Now we're going to talk about garments. Garments are an optional item that you may want to use within your electrostatic protected area. There are three types of garments. There are static control garments, groundable static control garments, and static control garments that have a wrist strap system kind of built in. Today we're just going to look at the most common one, which is a static control garment. That garment can go all the way up to 1 times 10 to the 11th ohms from point to point. So the first thing we have to do in order to make this measurement is ensure our measurement system is capable of being 1 order of magnitude above it. So we take our electrodes and we put them on an insulative support surface, and we run a test. You can see this meter, this setup with these probes, we're measuring in the 10 to the 12th, 10 to the 13th region, which is at least 1 order of magnitude above the 10 to the 11th upper range that we want to measure. That being said, we have to prep our garment in order to be measured. In order to measure the garment, we have to make sure that we're measuring the individual pieces. So we use insulative inserts in the sleeves to make sure we're only measuring the top surface. So the first measurement we want to do is put insulative supports in each sleeve. Lay the garment out on an insulative support surface. And we're going to make the first measurement point to point from sleeve to sleeve. Remember, the upper range is 10 to the 11th. Anything below is fine. And you can see this garment is measuring 1.6 times 10 to the 6, well within the range of what we want to measure. So now we want to go point to each panel. First, examine the garment to try and figure out how many panels there are. You can see we have a sleeve, we have a panel here, the back panel, and the side panels. So we're going to make a couple of additional measurements. First, the side panel. Again, very consistent, 1 times 10 to the 6th. The back panel. Again, 1 times 10 to the 6th, and then the other side panel. Now, I should note that this should be done for qualification in a controlled environment at 23 degrees C and at 12% relative humidity. So that's the only thing different from the test we're doing today to a qualification test. And that's 1 times around 10 to the 5th. So you can see this garment does meet all the requirements for a static control garment for an ANSI ESD 2020 process.